Hello and welcome to another quick update about Solana. So Solana, no real surprises in the chart here at the moment. It was a quiet day yesterday, and it might be a little bit of a quiet day today, but I think at some point here you will see a significant movement, or at least some volatility, and to the most likelihood I would expect that towards the end of the day, UTC, when the daily candle closes, the weekly candle closes, that is when also in the last few weeks we've seen here some movement. So let's see if that is going to play out, because Solana is currently really following the structure of patterns. I mean, we had here a bear flag. This was an ascending wedge which did break to the downside as expected. We then moved into another bear flag. Strong move down, consolidation, broke out to the downside as expected. Now we've got this ascending wedge here, which could also break to the downside. It doesn't need to, this is only probabilities, but these patterns, after a strong move down, and then you have one of these consolidation patterns, they would typically suggest that we have a breakout to the downside coming. So it's certainly what it is not bullish. So even a breakout to the upside wouldn't necessarily mean that we are going to go to the moon already. No, it would rather probably extend this overall correction that we're currently doing here. And where are we in terms of the Elliott wave count? So if you've been following my last few videos, you will probably know that I do expect further moves down, as already indicated on this roadmap here. It will hardly be that structured, but maybe it is. We're following here the steps down at the moment. But what you can see here, that we completed here in my currently, I see it like that we completed a wave 4 here on the 17th of May. Then we moved down, or started to move down, in this wave 5 here in green. And this wave 5 will overall complete this overall correction that we have been in now for a long time in a wave 2. Because if I zoom out again, you will see here that this was a wave 1 to the upside. This here is a wave 2, and in this wave 2 we are now in a wave 5 of a wave C. Now I don't want to make it too complicated, not necessarily important to know all of that, but this would, in my opinion, be, with a high likelihood, what I can see at the moment, be the last leg down, which means that we are currently within this wave 5, which would be the last wave down in this already in a wave, in a 5-wave pattern, of which we already did here the first wave, a wave 1. This was an impulse down. We probably already did the wave 2. This adhered perfectly to the Fibonacci retracement levels. So we reached here the target area. Let's see what now happens, because this could have been a wave 1, this a wave 2. We could now be in the wave 3. To be in a wave 3 would need very, very imminently to see a strong move down, because within the wave 3 also consists of 5 waves. So we could count this already, what has happened here, as the first wave down, this here as the wave 2. We could now be in the wave 3, or started soon, that is what needs to happen now. A wave 3, then a wave 4, and a wave 5 would complete that wave 3. So this is exactly where I think, at least that is what the Elliott wave count would suggest at the moment, where we currently are. Now this would be invalidated, above, now I would say above 53.65. I think this is where it would get invalidated. Until then we could still be in this wave 3 down here, after which we would get a wave 4 to the upside, a corrective wave, and then we would move down in a wave 5. Let's see where we are in terms of the retracement levels for that wave 2, which is unfolding here in this ascending wedge. So let's take a look. We could, we reached already the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. That is, for a wave 2, absolutely fine. I wouldn't be surprised if we go up a little bit more and reach the 61.8, which is at 51.42. We could even reach here the 78.6 at $52.40. In an extreme case, even here the $53. This is where we now need to see, but so far the price has not managed to really be above the $50.73, which is the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. And very soon here I would expect a breakout out of this wedge pattern. Now if it goes up, that could exactly what I said. We could reach the higher Fib levels and then turn around and only above $53.65 I would consider a change in the wave count here, but it would not change the sort of medium-term picture that we are going to see another move down. It would only change this overall corrective pattern and how I see it and how I count it. Okay. So currently a breakout of the wedge to the downside here would happen at, I would say just below $50. Yeah. So $50 would be a breakout to the downside, which is hovering around that level. A real confirmation would happen here below the swing low of 47.81. And I think where it really will start dropping is below that wave X swing low below $46. Yeah, I think then we are going to see quite a strong move down, because then we are already on our way to the previous swing low of the 12th of May. Overall target for this overall move down would be, in my opinion, in the low 30s. Yeah, maybe $30, somewhere between 30 and 35, I would say. And it could even drop lower for a short period of time. Yeah, so we have here on the Solana chart swing low at around, or support at around $20 from early 21. This could provide support should we drop out of the target area to the downside, which I would not rule out. Okay, I would not rule out. The target area here is there because it shows the area where with highest probability you would normally expect a cryptocurrency like Solana to turn around in a wave 2. In the most bullish scenario, ideally, yeah, in a wave 2 they would normally get into this region and then turn around. If it moves below that, not a disaster, but it should obviously recover as soon as possible. And there is significant support at around $20. So I wouldn't even be surprised if we get to the $20 level, looking at what is currently happening already with many altcoins that already lost that 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level. I mentioned before that it is not good for a cryptocurrency or an asset in general to lose that last Fib level, which is at $30 for Solana. But as long as they recover after that, it's not a major problem. Most cryptos did it, in fact, before. But let's also not forget that after the last, or in the last bear market, a lot of cryptos also died or they never recovered. So that is just something to be aware of. I don't know how many thousand of cryptos so far died, but they do. Yeah, and also let's bear in mind the top 10 in the last 2 bull markets look completely different, to today. So we just need to be aware of that. But I'm not saying that Solana will die, absolutely not. But I'm just saying that a cryptocurrency that drops below that 88.7% level is at risk of no recovery. Yeah. However, a lot of cryptos were below that level in the last bear market as well. So, but I just have to flag up the risk. If I didn't say it wouldn't give you the whole picture. And I always try to give you all the information that you need to make your own decisions. In fact, I think there will be only a few cryptos that will not drop below that 88.7% level in the end. Most will probably drop below it. And again, it's not a disaster as long as they recover together with the other cryptos after that, when we get the recovery in. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update about Solana. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership and maybe the trading course on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.